Hi, if you're watching this, you already know the title. You already know what they did to me. But you don't know me. Not yet. My name is Aisha Monroe. I'm 23 now, but back then I was 19, still living in the same little cul-de-sac in Willow Creek, Georgia. Population 4,200, give or take the stray cats. The kind of place where everybody waves when you drive by, even if they don't know your last name. My mama raised me in the blue ranch house at the end of Maple Bend, the one with the wraparound porch and the peach tree out front that drops fruit so sweet it'll rot your teeth if you let it. I was the only black girl on the block. Always had been. The neighbors never made a big deal out of it, at least not to my face. The Pattersons next door brought over banana pudding when Daddy died. The Garcias across the street let me babysit their twins for extra cash. And then there were the 3 white boys who lived in the gray split level 2 doors down. Cody, Tyler, and Bryce. We grew up together. Same bus stop. Same kickball games in the street. Same high school graduation party in Cody's backyard, where Tyler spiked the punch and Bryce tried to teach me how to 2-step while Copperhead Road blasted from somebody's truck. Cody was the ringleader, tall, blonde, always wearing that faded Ujia hoodie like it was armor. Tyler was quieter, the one who fixed bikes and computers, the kid who'd slip you a stick of gum when the teacher wasn't looking. Bryce was the charmer. Dimples deep enough to drown in, voice like warm honey. He used to walk me home after night classes at the community college, carrying my books even when I told him I didn't need help. Just being a gentleman, Ayesha, he'd say, and I'd roll my eyes but smile anyway. We were friends. Real friends. Or so I thought. My days were simple. I worked the morning shift at Brew and Bean, the coffee shop on the square. I'd steam oat milk and draw little hearts in the foam, flirt with the regulars for tips, then head to afternoon classes. Intro to Psychology, English 1101, the usual freshman grind. Evenings, I'd sit on the porch with Mama, shelling peas or scrolling TikTok while fireflies blinked on and off like tiny warning lights. Life wasn't perfect. Mama's arthritis was acting up. My little brother Jamal was acting out at school. But it was ours. It was safe. That safety cracked on a Thursday in late May. The air was thick with honeysuckle and the promise of summer. I'd just gotten off work, still smelled like espresso and vanilla syrup. My phone buzzed. Cody. Party at my place, teen parents gone. Bring that smile. I laughed. Typed back, only if there's pizza. Cody. Pepperoni with extra cheese. Scout's honor. I told Mama I'd be home by midnight. Kissed her cheek. Grabbed my keys. The sun was dipping low, painting the sky cotton candy pink. I remember thinking, this is gonna be one of those nights you tell your kids about. I never made it to the party. I was halfway down Maple Bend when a white van, rust around the wheel wells, no plates, rolled up slow beside me. The side door slid open like a mouth. Hands grabbed me. One over my mouth. One around my waist. I kicked. I screamed into a palm that tasted like motor oil. The last thing I saw before the bag went over my head was Bryce's face in the doorway, eyes wide, saying my name like a prayer. Then everything went black. I woke up tasting blood and duct tape. My wrists were zip-tied to a metal headboard. The room smelled like mildew and cheap pine cleaner. A single bulb swung overhead, throwing shadows that crawled across the walls like spiders. I was naked except for my bra and underwear. My phone, my keys, my clothes gone. The door creaked open. Cody walked in first, rolling his shoulders like he was warming up for a game. Tyler followed, carrying a tripod and a camera with a red blinking light. Bryce came last, hands in his pockets, not meeting my eyes. 7 days, Cody said, voice flat. That's the plan. 7 days, and then we dump you by the interstate with a story about how you ran off with some dealer. Nobody'll ask questions. I begged. I bargained. I called them by name. Cody, please, we've known each other since kindergarten. Tyler flinched when I said his. Bryce just stared at the floor. They took turns. I won't give you the details. Some things you carry in your bones, not your mouth. But know this. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw Mama's face when the cops finally knocked on her door. I saw Jamal curling into a ball on the couch, clutching my old stuffed giraffe. I saw the brew and bean regulars asking where the girl with the heart lattes went. They kept me in that basement for 6.5 days. Fed me granola bars and water from a dog bowl. Filmed everything. Laughed about content. On the 7th morning they blindfolded me, drove for what felt like hours, and shoved me out onto gravel. I heard tires spit dirt as they sped off. I crawled until my knees bled. A trucker found me just after dawn. He wrapped me in a tarp that smelled like diesel and called 911. The hospital poked and prodded and asked questions I couldn't answer through the swelling. Mama held my hand so tight I thought she'd break it. Jamal wouldn't look at me. The police came. I gave statements. Described the van, the basement, the camera. Gave names. The detective, a tired-eyed woman named Ruiz, nodded like she'd heard it all before. "We'll look into it," she said. But her eyes said small town, white boys, good families. Days turned into weeks. The boys posted bail. Walked free. Cody's dad was a deacon at First Baptist. Tyler's mom taught Sunday school. Bryce's uncle was the mayor. Their alibis were ironclad, time-stamped photos from a fishing trip up in Blue Ridge. The camera, wiped clean. My clothes, burned. I stopped sleeping. Started seeing their faces in every shadow. Mama found me once in the bathtub at 3 a.m., scrubbing my skin raw with a Brillo pad. Jamal quit talking altogether. The coffee shop fired me. Couldn't have customers upset by the girl who got mixed up with the wrong crowd. One night, I sat on the porch with a bottle of Mama's peach moonshine and stared at their house. The lights were on. Music thumped. Laughter spilled out the windows like poison. Cody stepped onto the porch, beer in hand, and raised it in a toast to what I'll never know. Something inside me snapped. Not loud, not dramatic, just a quiet click, like a lighter running out of fluid. I whispered to the dark, "You don't get to win." That was the moment I stopped being a victim. Revenge isn't a movie montage. It's spreadsheets and sleepless nights and learning how to lie with your whole body. First I got clean. Not metaphorically, I mean clean. New phone. New email. Burner accounts. I moved into the spare room in my auntie's trailer 20 miles outside town. Told Mama I needed space to heal. She cried but let me go. I started small. Library computer. Incognito mode. I printed articles on digital forensics, Georgia wiretap laws, sex offender registries. I watched true crime docs with a notebook, pausing every time someone said, "Evidence." I learned that juries don't care about tears. They care about timestamps, metadata, DNA. Step 1, the camera. They'd wiped it, but Tyler was sloppy. He always backed up to the cloud. I created a fake Snapchat, Kaylee_with_3S, and added every kid from Willow Creek High. Friend Tyler's little sister. Waited. 3 weeks later, she posted a story. Cleaning bro's room, found this ancient SD card LOL. Screenshot. Zoom. Enhance. There it was, folder named WB_0523. Willow Bend. May 23rd. The first day. I didn't open it. Couldn't. But I knew what was on it. Step 2, the van. No plates, but Cody's dad owned a body shop. I drove past at 2 a.m., parked 2 blocks away, walked the rest. Found the van in the back lot, covered in a tarp. Popped the glove box with a screwdriver I practiced on YouTube. Registration C. Patterson Senior Bingo. Step 3, the boys themselves. People talk when they think no one's listening. I got a job bartending at the Rusty Rail, the dive where Cody's older cousin slung drinks. Worn-out jeans, push-up bra, name tag that said Mandy. I laughed at their jokes, poured their whiskey, kept my eyes down. Cody bragged about that wild week to his buddies. Tyler got drunk and cried about nightmares. Bryce ordered a double Jameson, stared at the TV and whispered, "I should have stopped them." I recorded everything on a pen mic I bought off Amazon for $29.99. The plan crystallized over burnt coffee and courthouse Wi-Fi. I'd build a case so airtight that it couldn't ignore it. Photos, audio, the SD card, witness statements from the trucker, the ER nurse, the neighbor who saw the van. I'd go to the media last, after the arrest, so they couldn't lawyer up and spin it. But I needed one more thing. A confession on camera. Not coerced. Not tricked. Willing. That's where it got risky. I created Lila, a 22-year-old influencer from Atlanta. Fake Instagram. Fake TikTok. Deepfake selfies using an app one found on Reddit. Lila slid into Bryce's DMs. Saw our story, you look like you need a friend. He bit hard. Within a week, he was spilling his guts over FaceTime, how Cody planned it, how Tyler set up the camera, how he still had the original files on an encrypted drive just in case. I saved every call. The night before I turned everything over to Detective Ruiz, I sat in Auntie's trailer with a bottle of wine and the SD card in my hand. I hadn't watched it. Didn't need to. But I held it up to the light and whispered, "This ends tomorrow." Then I burned a copy, just in case. I walked into the Willow Creek PD at 9:03 a.m. on a Tuesday. Ruiz's eyes went wide when she saw the thumb drive. "Ayesha, you sure about this?" I slid a manila folder across the desk. Inside, printed chats, audio transcripts, the van's VIN, the trucker's dashcam still of me crawling on the roadside. "I'm sure." They raided the houses at dawn the next day. Cody's dad tried to lawyer up before the cuffs clicked. Tyler puked in the driveway. Bryce went quietly, eyes on the ground. The SD card? Tyler had hidden it in his Xbox, thinking no one would look. Forensics pulled 47 video files. Date stamped. GPS tagged. My face in every one. The town exploded. Protests outside the courthouse. Hashtags. Hashtag Justice for Aisha trending statewide. The boys' parents hired PR firms. Claimed I was troubled. That I'd consented. Then cried rape for attention. Mama slapped a reporter who shoved a mic in Jamal's face. Trial was set for March. I spent the months prepping with the prosecutor, a shark named Vanessa Chun who wore red lipstick like war paint. We practiced my testimony until I could say penile penetration without flinching. I met the jury pool, 12 strangers who'd decide if my pain had a price. Opening statements were brutal. Defense painted me as a party girl who regretted a hookup. Played clips of me laughing at Cody's graduation party. Chun countered with the 911 call. My voice shredded, begging the trucker not to leave me. Bryce took the stand first. He cried. Said he was swept up in the moment. That he loved me. The jury didn't buy it. Tyler folded under cross. Admitted to wiping the camera but keeping backups for insurance. Cody refused to testify. Sat stone-faced while Chun played his voice from the bar. 7 days, bro. Like a vacation. Closing arguments were on a Friday. The jury got the case at 4:17 p.m. I waited in the hallway, Mama's hand in mine, Jamal's head on my shoulder. At 6:52, the bailiff called us back. Guilty. All counts. First-degree kidnapping. Aggravated sexual battery. Conspiracy. The judge, old, white, trembling, sentenced them to life without parole. No deals. No appeals bond. Cody lunged at me as they let him out. This ain't over, bitch. Security tackled him. I didn't flinch. Outside, cameras flashed. Reporters screamed questions. I pushed through to the steps, raised the SD card like a trophy and said, "This is what justice looks like." But that night, alone in Auntie's trailer, I opened the bottle of moonshine again. The high was gone. Just ash in my mouth. I'd won. So why did I feel hollow? The aftermath wasn't fireworks. It was paperwork and therapy and learning how to sleep without nightmares. Cody's dad lost the body shop. Tyler's mom overdosed, pills and Pinot. Bryce's uncle resigned in disgrace. The gray split level went into foreclosure. Kids egged it. Someone spray-painted rapist across the garage. I moved back home. Planted new peach trees where the old one died. Jamal started talking again. Slowly, like he was learning a new language. Mama smiled for the first time in years when I enrolled at UGA. criminal justice major. I wanted to be Vanessa Chin. The boys appealed. Lost. Peeled again. Lost. Cody shanked a guard in county, got solitary. Tyler tried suicide. Slashed wrists with a sharpened toothbrush. Bryce wrote me a letter. 8 pages front and back. Said he wakes up every morning tasting my blood. That he prays I'll forgive him, but he doesn't deserve it. I burned the letter in the sink. Watched the paper curl black. People call me a hero. Invite me to speak at colleges, domestic violence shelters. I do it. Tell my story. Show the scars. But every time I say I survived, I hear the part 1 leave out. Surviving isn't the same as living. Last week I drove past the cul-de-sac. The gray house is gone, bulldozed flat. In its place a community garden. Kids planting tomatoes where the basement used to be. I parked. Got out. Knelt in the dirt. Pressed my fingers into the soil and whispered, "Grow something better." That night, I sat on the porch with Mama and Jamal. Fireflies blinked like they used to. The air smelled like cut grass and possibility. I looked at the stars and realized something. Revenge didn't heal me. It just cleared the rot so something new could take root. I still have the SD card, locked in a safe deposit box. Some days I think about smashing it. Other days I hold it and remember. Proof isn't just evidence. It's power. To Cody, Tyler, Bryce, wherever you are, rotting in concrete cages. Know this. Every sunrise I get, you don't. Every laugh from my brother, every hug from my mama, every peach that ripens on my tree, that's me winning. Not because I destroyed you, because I built something on the ashes you left. And if you're watching this shaking your head, thinking she should have let it go, ask yourself, could you? That's my tragic story. If you like my efforts, hit the like button and subscribe for next real life stories.